Hello and welcome to the Week 7 Power of Veto for 1984 Deathly Hallows. Okay, so for this Power of Veto, I do need everyone, including the non-players, to please put your hands in frame for me, please. And then I'm going to go on screen share.
I have to hold my phone with one hand. Is it okay if I just have that?
That's fine. That's fine. We will be playing Path to Success. How this works is there is a 12-step path on this grid. Your goal is to be the first person to completely make it through this path. The first step on this path is in row 1. So it will either be A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, or F1. The last step in this path is in row 6. So step number 12 is in row 6. All the rest of the steps could be anywhere from row 1 to row 6. So every step will be connected to the next step. Either just for example, we'll say it's B1, so I have room. B1 could go either to A1, A2, B2, C2, or C1. So it could be anything that's directly touching or diagonally touching. Just because we have moved down rows does not mean we could go back up rows, but you will only go on a spot one time. If you tell me a spot that is correct in the path, but not in the correct order, I will tell you no. So if you start on B1 and you go to C2, I will say no unless it was like the direct path. If it was B1, B2, C2, but you do B1, C2, I will tell you no to C2, even though it is in the path, but the wrong order. Does anybody have any other questions? I know that was kind of complicated. Okay, give me one moment. I'm going to random.org in order for us. Almost forgot I had to do this. So we have John, Eric, Michael, woo, okay. Can't spell my own name. Jackson and Jen. The order will be John, Jackson, Eric, Jen, Michael. Let's move this out just a tad. Hold on. Just one moment. That will be our order. Okay. Last chance for any questions.
How the order, like, I think I'm so confused as actually how this is actually going to get played.
So what's going to happen is, John, you will make your first attempt at crossing the path. One moment, I'm trying to grab my picture of the order. So you will make a guess of where you think the first step is. If you're correct, you get to move on and do and try to take the next step. If you are correct, you'll get to go to the next step. If you're wrong, we'll go to the next person. Every time you must start from step 1. So every time you will start from step 1.
That's what I was thinking, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
Would the path always be the same?
The path is always the same for every person, same for everybody. Your hands must be in frame because I don't want you writing anything down. Okay. Any more questions before we begin?
Yes. So, for example, if you're starting at B1 and you go to C2 and C2 is later in the path, will you say it's later in the path or just you can't go there?
I will just say no. I will say incorrect.
Are you going to be marking anything on here or no?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Any more questions? Okay, John, you may take your first guess.
D1.
You say D?
Yeah.
Okay, that is incorrect. Cool. Jackson.
Let's go with F1.
That is incorrect. Eric.
E1.
That is incorrect. Jen.
Let's go with C1.
That is correct. You may make your next move.
Let's say B2.
That is correct.
My mind. So I go again, right?
Yeah.
Let's say A3.
That is correct.
Let's say A4.
A4 is incorrect. We'll move to Michael.
Okay, so C1, B2,
Correct.
A3. I'm gonna go with B3.
That is correct.
I'll go with B4.
That is correct.
I will go with 3C.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
John.
All right, so C1, B2, A3, B3, B4, C4.
That is correct.
No, D4.
That is incorrect. Jackson.
Oh, Jesus. C1, B2, A3, B3, B4, C4. I'm gonna go with B5.
That is incorrect. Eric.
C1, B2, A3, B3, C3.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Jen.
Okay, so we have C1, B2, A3, B3, B4, C4. I don't remember what we said. D3?
Did you say D3? That is correct.
Goodness, Jen. D4.
That is incorrect. Michael.
It's C1, B2, A3, B3, B4, C4, D3, E3.
That is incorrect. John.
Okay. C1, B2, A3, B3, B4, C4, D3, E4.
That's correct.
F4.
That's correct.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. E5.
E5, you said?
Yeah.
That's correct.
D6.
That is incorrect. Jackson.
Oh God. C1, B2, A3, B3, B4, C4, D3, and E4, F4, E5. Shit, John, what did you say? Don't answer that, but F5.
That is incorrect. Eric.
Okay. C1, B2, A3, B3, B4, C4, D3, E4, F4, E5, D5.
Correct.
D6.
That is incorrect. Jen, it is your turn. Jen, you're on mute.
LOL. C1, B2, A3, B3, B4,
Say that again.
B4,
Correct.
C4, D3, E4, F4, E5, D5, E6,
Did you say E? That is incorrect. Michael, it is your turn.
Okay, C1, B2, B3. Wait. A3. B3.
Correct.
Okay, B4, C3.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
John.
D1, B2, A3, B3, B4, D4, D3, E4, F4, E5, D5, C5, C6, C6.
C6 is correct. Congratulations, John. You have won the power of veto. So with that, we'll figure out a time for your power of veto ceremony.